We're so happy that we can thank all of you for coming here today and to support our future state senator, Joe Dabo. As you know, I have put my support behind him so that we can win this seat together and so that we can make a change. We are at a very momentous time in our state's history. And this is a time when we have not won the state senate since 1965. We won it for just a few weeks or months, I think, a very short period of time. But right now we are on the threshold of winning the state senate, which will translate into a better quality of life for all of you present here today. We are here today. We could have been in another fancy place, but I wanted you to know this place because from now on, this is the campaign office, the third campaign office for our future state senator Joe Dabo. This is where we're going to make a difference. This is where we're going to join with the two offices, one in Cross Bay and one in Myrtle Avenue, to ensure that this very important segment here of the population here, of immigrants and new Americans here, which is very, very crucial in this election, that this will be delivered to Joe, because this is what he needs to win. All of this band here across here is going to make the difference. Joe is a councilman for Howard Beach, very strong here, very great base. Surf, likewise, is very strong up here. This is his base. This is where we are. We are in the thick of things right here. We are in the most decisive square foot of land in the whole of New York State, probably in the whole country. This is why I'm here to endorse him, and I'm here to support him, and to ensure that you know that this is the office that we're going to have. The third office for his campaign. There's just a month ago. We have to go full speed ahead. We'll be going door to door. We'll be sending our mailers out. We'll be having phone lines. We will also be calling everyone in our district, especially in this part here, in District 38, where we have a very strong base. We're going to make sure that together we can change this election. We can make sure that we can deliver the seat, so that our brother, Senator Malcolm Smith, can be the first Afro-American majority leader, in the state senate. So we can make sure that we have one of our own. And we call him Brother Malcolm. He's just over the valley, because he's very close to us. He's your neighbor, actually. For the very first time, you'll have the majority leader from your own district who will be able to bring resources to you and be able to help you. So that is another big win for us. If we can win that seat and Senator Malcolm Smith can become the majority leader, you will have an even greater say in the way politics is run and the way government is delivered to you. I know that our next Queensborough president, Assemblywoman Audrey Pfeffer, who's always distinguished herself in the state assembly, is here with us, and we do thank you very much for coming. To leave first, we would ask her to say a few words.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I have to say, I'm glad we're on the same side, because you really gave an excellent speech. Excellent. And I'm glad that the support is all together, because that's the most important thing. First, we all realized we were Democrats, and we realized what we wanted for our community. And, you know, I really appreciate, and I know Joe does, but I certainly appreciate the fact that we're all together working for what's going to be most important for our community.
Now, we have a brother here, and I call him a brother. He's one of the most senior state senators in New York State, one of the most respected and certainly a leader, our brother John Sampson. And John is here also. John had the vision, and when we spoke about consolidating our resources together, John was very instrumental in that, because he felt that if we had a divisive primary, we'd have not only been wasting a lot of resources, but we'd been creating a lot of wounds in our community we didn't need to have against Maltese.
I commend Albert, because Albert had his own vision. Full circle, especially when you look into politics. And now we have a golden opportunity to create a new genre of what's going on in politics. We look at it on a national level, but most of all, I would say all politics is local. And this is the impact that Albert saying that giving up his opportunity to run for this seat in the primary, giving a collective opportunity. He looked for the better good of all of us. The impact his decision will have, not only in the 15th senatorial district, but throughout the state of New York and the rest of 62 senatorial districts that this New York State represents. Our leader, Malcolm Smith, owes you a lot for you surrendering your ideology, but most of all, your conviction to become a state senator. And I know the council member also wants to thank you with great gratitude. I want to thank you for doing what you did, because you have put us in a position to be in the majority. We only need one seat. We only need one seat to get in the majority, but hopefully we'll pick up about 4 seats.
You're going to get that.
We're going to get that. much for your commitment. Joe, looking forward to working with you as a colleague.
Leader Frank Galucci, I'd just like to call up Frank, who has always been active in our community, to say a few words. I do. Warm round of applause, please.
Thank you, Albert. I want to appreciate what you're doing for Councilman Dabo. We really appreciate what you did for the party. My job, I'm with the Democratic organization, the regular organization.
Thank you very much, and good evening, everyone. Good evening. And I thank you all for being here. But Senator Sampson, thank you so much for the kind words. Mrs. Baldeo, good to see you. Frank, thank you so much. Our Assemblywoman Audrey Pfeffer, thank you. And Doctor, thank you so much. But the biggest thanks goes to this gentleman right here, Albert Baldeo. And let me go no further than to say thank you to Albert for what he did, not only to this race, but again, the impact of what Albert did is going to be statewide. So again, we go no further than to say to Albert, thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done. And I appreciate it.